Hi, U-Haul. Yes, you're first. Sound check. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I know, sideways. I know, but it's so much easier for me. And I can't read the chats. If I turn my phone sideways, they just disappear before I get a chance to read them all. I'm sorry. Eventually I will, I don't know, find a better way to do it. I'm taking my babies over to the little baby coop before I let them out. Oh, I forgot to move my log. Okay. Let's get these little babies in here where it's not so wet. And get the other two. Oh, it's so muddy. Oh, you feel like you're really here? Well, good. Welcome. You are here. My bedroom window is open and my husband's going to think I'm crazy out here talking to my phone. Come on, chickies. Yes, you're still small enough to get you two in one hand. There they are. Hello, babies. These are my newest ones. They're like a week old today. Hi, babies. Oh, yes, I know, right? They're so precious and so tiny. So, excuse my mud. Okay, now let's let out the teenagers. If I can reach it. Yep, these are the awkward looking teenagers. Right, they are so cute. Good morning, ladies. Hopefully they're all ladies. We ordered them, so it should all be egg layers. Hello, little babies. 1 week old versus like 4 weeks old. Oh, good. I'm glad your car is ready. Hello, babies. The big ones are jealous. They want me to open up the big door. And there's the rooster. Let me out! All right, here we go. My stick. Hopefully the door's not too swollen with all the rain. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in on the other side and kick it open. But that's okay. You guys get to see my signs again. You won't have to steal them. Maybe she'll be hatching some more. She was there yesterday too. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Rhodey. Crow. Hi, pretty girl. Hello, ladies. Hi. And yes, you too, Crow. Hi. Don't knock your girlfriend off. Don't get me. There. Got the door. Hi, Aunt. Chick napping. I tell you what, you get one by itself, it's pretty stinking loud. I wouldn't take just one. You'd have to take all four of the babies. They're like, what is that black thing you're pointing at me? Plus, if I put my phone on vertical, then I can set it down on them when I get food out. Yeah, that kind of worked out at least. I'll try not to leave you hanging too long. Chat amongst yourselves. Time for coffee talk. Oh, you guys can't see the babies over here. They're like flopping around and bumping chests. Don't worry, I'll be back for everybody. Not gonna leave you hanging. They're still all up there anyway, aren't they? Yeah, they're still hanging out there. Okay. So, if you guys want to see what I'm doing, because they're all being dumb, they don't like being out in the mud either. These are my food buckets here in my little storage closet. Well, back here, this one's got dry hay. This one holds my chicken scratch. And then this one over here is their grains. And then I'll take a scoop out. And I throw them in a bucket. Oh, welcome. Did you come out to say hi to everyone? Oh, thanks. They should be healthy. Oh my goodness. They eat constantly. They get all this that I give them. And they get chicken or kitchen scraps. Shaking up some water and some food here. They eat all the bugs they want out here. My kids bring bread out for them. Yeah. These chickens are well fed. Okay. So you can see how much it rained last night. My bucket is full. They're still coming out. Sorry it's so jinky. And give them some fresh slops. Yum. And yes, I know I have trash in here. Yeah. Don't judge me. Hello, Rooster. All right, back to the babies, huh? Hi, babies. Aww. Yeah, for some reason, so when I do the landscape, I guess, instead of portrait, because that's how I keep track of them. For some reason, the chat fades away. It like stays up for a couple of seconds and then disappears. But if I keep it vertical, then the chat stays. It's whatever, but I know. You guys know I'm a chatter. Get down here, babies. Hello, babies. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Yeah, that rooster. He is not my friend. Babies. I love my little chicks. They're so fun to watch. I have a cage in next to my, kind of close to my dining table for the babies at night. I bring them in, of course. But it's so fun just to sit there and eat dinner, and then you just watch them, you know, being stupid chickens. That's what they're good at. Prism app for what? Yes, 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 yes. I need to close my gate before they go running out on me, because they will. You guys watch my back. Yeah. Eat them up. Slap, slap, slap. Oh, be careful. Don't cause any wrecks on my behalf. Yes, I really enjoy my chickens. Yes, YouTube can be very dumb. Hi, babies. Cheep, 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 cheep. Well, shh, I'm talking. Won't be too much longer, and these guys will be able to run around in the big chicken yard. But right now, they're still small enough that they can fit through the gate holes. Right? I tell you, it's not easy chasing the chickens down. And they're so quick to change their directions when you're chasing them. But they are dumb enough that you can trap them into a corner. Oh, Andrea, hi. Welcome. Happy Friday. Well, I'm glad you're walking and not driving. Much safer. Greased pigs. Sorry, looking at chickens. I gotta prop up my door stand here. If I don't prop open my door, the wind will blow it shut. Come on, guys. Come on. I didn't call for you. He just bolted from around the corner like he was going to sneak up on me. I know your tricks. I know you better than that. Hey, Jax. Hi. I know. I'm waving at my phone. You guys can't see it, but I am. The sentiment is there. Yeah. He's huge. He scares me. He just pooped. Yep. That's a good one for the show. And this mama's still down here. How many eggs you sitting on? Don't you sneak up on behind me. I'm watching you. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the wattle. The comb is the one up on top. The wattle is the one down below. Oh, yeah. I don't think they really feel them anyway. I have a voice for radio, thanks. I've always been annoyed by my voice. Like, sometimes I feel like I just have a disinterested sounding voice. I don't know. But thank you. Wattle. Yep, and they're called wattles. Waddle. I saw a guy the other day with a spray bottle containing a little saltwater spray. His rooster there was, yeah. Usually, if I walk towards him like I'm going to give him a hug, he runs away too. He doesn't like confrontation. He likes sneaking up on your back. Yeah. He's a sneaky son of a bitch. I know your tricks. Oh, so the other day I was out here trying to put all the birds away. And hey, she's my oldest hen. She's around here somewhere. She got a floppy comb. Anyway, she was in there getting a drink of water, and I kid you not, when she scoops up, when they drink, they like lift their heads up to get it down their throat. I kid you not, when she lifted up her head and started chugging, she made the glug, 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 glug sound. I was like, what? And I listened to her again, and she picked up her head, glug, 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 as she was drinking down her water. I was like, no way, that is such a cartoon thing for a chicken to do. But she was doing it. Silly birds. All right, let me close up my closet. You ladies are missing out. Oh, there's Hey. She's the floppy comb right there. Yep, she's the OG, the original gangsta. Shush, Crow. Oh, looks like there's a wasp growing its nest up here, too. And I'm like, come on, chickens, eat those wasps. Must be a little too spicy. He's like, yes. yes, he does. Oh, and I tell you, he hits as many as he possibly can. That's all he does all day long. Next, like Joe Biden. Who's next? Who's a pretty bird? Yeah, oh yeah. Rooster spurs are not a good thing, and his are huge. Let me see if he'll let me get a good look on him. Let me see if I can't zoom in. He's got some big old spurs back there. Last time I tried to zoom in close and like get right next to his face, he jumped at me. About knocked the phone out of my hand. Yeah, yeah, he does. Yep. We used to have two roosters. The other one was one of these Rhode Island Reds. He was a little bit bigger. Oh, but he was so friendly. He always came to my rescue when this little jerk would come running after me. Then, Brick, he'd come along and just start bullying him away. You get away from my human. I miss that bird. He just disappeared. I like to think that he took his ladies and went hiding in the woods somewhere, and that he's creating his own little brick family. How do you mean pretty lucky rooster? Oh, because he's got all the ladies? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get them some fresh water. Boy, we had a heck of a storm last night. I don't know, about midnight maybe, 11 o'clock came rolling through. Hail, I mean, you can see all like the leaves and stuff that are down everywhere. Fresh green leaves. It was creepy sounding. And my husband was like, oh, there's all that fake hail coming down now. And then he told me, yeah, insurance companies aren't going to insure hail damages anymore. Like, what? Start making that shit man-made, then they stop covering it. The system screw ya. Oh, fresh water. All right, back to the babies. Hi, babies. You guys need some fresh water too, don't you? Hey, get out of there. What are you doing down there? Hey, baby. Get out. Are you hiding? Leghorn Foghorn. I tell you what. I don't know what kind he was. I don't know that breed. You can't have just one, though. That's the thing. They like to be in groups. Are you going to pop your head out? Hi. Come on out. Come on out. I'll tell you what, yeah. Yes, that's where I get that. Hank Hill. We have watched all of them recently. The library, they have all the seasons. And oh my gosh, my kids just laugh. Yep. Good old clean family fun. Yep, we're Hank Hill groupies. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Come here, Mama. No? How about you? You beautiful beast. Don't you get me. Okay. Oh, well, let me put that in my bucket, and I can show you some of my food that is starting to grow if you guys want. And I have no idea what time my mother is coming this morning. She just said sometime this morning, so who knows. All right, chickens. Oh, I need to get my bucket so I don't leave that here. Okay, one of my neighbors had a guinea hens. Talk about ugly chickens. Oh, well, thank you. I'm quite proud of my chickens. Yes, he is a beautiful bird, and he knows it. He did lose some of those tail feathers not too long ago. I forgot what it was that got him. Might have... No, it wasn't the dog. The dog got the black chicken. She had her tail feathers lost right before winter. Oh yeah, she was pretty bald, but winter came and she grew them in pretty quick. Yeah, hopefully. I had 2 Easter eggers last year, and I had 2 pretty little eggs, and then something got them. My two, my 2 lonely Easter eggers that I had got eaten by a hawk or something. I don't know. Well, hiya. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm closing my gate. It's been a long time. How are you doing? Again, I feel awkward calling you surviving alone. I want to call you Sean. Okay. Ooh. I got some. These are golden laced Wyandottes here. Ooh, yeah. My egg layer looked, I called her Dorcas because she really looked like she was like half pigeon, half hawk. It was just like a really dorky looking combination for a chicken. So I named her Dorcas and she got eaten. Okay, I wanted to show off my strawberry patch because it is looking so good. Excuse the mess. Ooh. Oh, through here. Excuse my asparagus that we're trying to, you know, let grow wild, if you can tell. But oh, back here with all the white flowers, those are my June bearing strawberries. I'm so excited for them. Ooh, good plan. Fatten them up and sell them. And then down here we've got our first 2 rows of vegetables planted. You can see all my seedlings popping up, waiting to be thinned. Thin me, thin me. And then over here we've got some, of course, leaves from the storm. But I think he said he planted like squash over there. It is coming along. We do have stuff popping up. I've got stuff over there behind my fence. Ooh, here, let me see. There you go. Back there, like sunflowers and stuff. Right here by the fence, we've got peas popping up. Yes, it's springtime. Isn't it early? Not for things like peas. They actually like cool weather. And we've got blankets and stuff if we need to cover them. But we should be past our last frost date. So we've already got lettuces. Hang on, I've got lettuces that look actually really good up here. This is our pool area. It looks kind of, sorry. It will be our pool. That's where our pool goes, which kind of completes the look of the backyard. But I have some good looking lettuces up here. Hang on. Yum. Look at these. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah. We have a feed store just down the road. They sell Amish products all the time. Yeah. Dang, $6.50 for 18. Isn't that crazy? I don't even know what these are anymore. Because I've got like almost 4 dozen, again, sitting on my counter. We get 10 eggs a day about, and I can't eat 10 eggs a day. I try. Well, I don't know what to look at next, guys. It's all still coming in fresh and new. Is Purdy here? Oh, I'm sorry about your dog. Oh, that's too bad. Here I have, this is chocolate mint. Yep, right there. When you bite into that bad boy, it tastes like you're eating a York peppermint patty without the sugar. What's going on over at NTD? Do they have a stream or is it The news, what's going on? We'll go back over here to the chickens. Oh, my babies are chirping. Babies. Chirpies. Oh, of course he was. Man's best friend, right? A chocolate lab. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a Newfoundland when I was a kid. It came and ate all of our strawberry patch. Oh, dogs are funny. Oh, the leaves scared him off from him, huh? Okay, that makes sense, Sarah. Wah. Cheep, 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 cheep. Well, I don't really know what else to do. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys have pretty much seen my whole setup. We're building onto our shack back there. It's going to be a greenhouse, hopefully, over the winter. It takes time. The library here has a seed exchange. Cool. Yeah, awesome. I think that's a great idea. No, I'm not wearing homemade pants today. I've got my pajamas on. Nope. No, my crazy purple pants are actually in the washing machine right now. Pants check. Yep. I had other pairs. I should have put some on. But honestly, all of the homemade pants, they kind of drag on the ground. And with it being so muddy, probably not a good idea. Oh, there's another hen in the stereo box up there. She's over in the second box. I haven't seen this one, the first one who's looking at me. I haven't seen her move. She was there last night. We'll see how long she sits on them. Maybe since I got all these new chicks, it's inspired them to want to hatch their own eggs. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, and I don't know if you can see. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's one up there on the top shelf too. Yep, I got like 3 of them laying right now. Birds are fun. Yeah, well, those lettuces I showed you in the railing trough, I don't know, the rail box, whatever. We actually bought those as starters from a nursery. So we kind of cheated on those ones. But they were a lot smaller when we started. Okay, so totals. The one rooster, and I have 10 hens that lay eggs right now, so 11 adults. And then I have 6 of the yellow teenagers, and then 4 of the tiny babies. So I have 20 layers, and then a rooster who's over there. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. I actually collected moss. Hang on, I'll walk around and I'll show you. I kind of collected some moss. We have this woods area in path my son made through the woods. Has a whole bunch of moss along it, and I've been trying to transfer it before he pads it all down. Oh, hang on. This is one of my grapevines. It's got one of its little tiny bunches all down the fence here. Hopefully, let's see if I can zoom in on it. There we go. Hopefully, the possums and raccoons won't get them before I do. Moss on every tree in Louisiana. Nah. We have some moss, but I gotta hunt for it and try to save it. But yeah, I made a little walking path over here and transplanted some moss. Hopefully with all the rains. I've got some nasturtium here that I planted and some other little seeds. We're kind of trying to kind of trough water down to our garden instead of into our shed here. Yeah, I'd be happy to take moss. I've wanted to have moss inside my house, oddly enough. It's so weird. I want a moss wall. I think that would be so fun. But I'm not quite brave enough to try that, nor do I have enough moss. Wine or jam? It really depends. I can't remember what variety of grapes we planted. I know we planted several different types. I've got like 6 grapevines scattered through my yard. I even have a little rinky-dink one right here that's not doing well because we never planned. That was our like very first one that we tried to put in the ground, and we didn't plan for it, and we ended up building stuff around it, so it's not doing well. But I will make either. If we have wine grapes, then I will make wine. If we have Concord grapes, I will do a jam or jelly if my son doesn't eat them all first. Thyme makes great cover. I have thyme. Yes, I've got, and it's getting really big too. Okay, so that was my moss. I'll show you my thyme. Go through here. You know, you guys are getting to see all of my mess of a yard. That's okay. This is one of our thymes. Hang on, we've got some onions down here, some stonecrop, blueberry. They just got done flowering. This blueberry is finishing up flowering. But yeah, I've got thyme here. There's one of my thymes, and I have a lemon thyme up closer to the house. I think this is a mint, something in the mint family. And that is my oregano. This is my small oregano. I love fresh herbs. They really make a meal. Was that what I was going to show you? Yeah. And then our peach tree. We're getting little tiny peaches all over it. I'm so excited. This is like the most peach progress we've had in like the 5 years that we've had this peach tree. I'm so excited. What's a natural dewormer? I missed that. Thyme? Okay. I do. Yes, I just got a new big bag of the DE powder. That's a good way to put it. I don't know what else to look at, guys. I am pretty happy with my grapevine. It's so pretty. I love grapes. Okay. I haven't needed to put it in, I haven't had any problems with our feed. We've got our things sealed up pretty tight. I actually powder my cats with the DE powder. They like it. My cat just rolls and rolls and rolls, and I get a paintbrush and I fill it with the powder and I just pat them with it. Kills off the fleas and the ticks on them. That's good stuff. Yeah, I say diatomaceous earth. I don't know if I say it correctly or not, but that's how I say it. And I looked into it, and I'm pretty sure it's just powdered seashells. So it's very safe, unless you're, you know, allergic to shellfish, I guess. I use it for fleas. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be eggshells too, but I don't know. Every time I try to powder my eggshells, it doesn't really come out very powdery. Not that I've really tried it very often. I think my husband and my son tried it once. Yeah, this is my shade garden over here. Got some bleeding hearts. It's looking kind of sad with all of the hail that we had last night. These ones look pretty though. Ooh, pretty. Oh, the texture. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I looked into it and it was seashells. and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go out front. Watch out for my mud swamp over here. Oh my gosh, it's been raining like a little bit every day for the past 3 or 4 days. So it's all a swamp. Because we have other things out here too. I know it looks like a big disorganized mess, but we also have strawberries out front. And then out here in this mud hole, I just planted a whole bunch of wildflowers, sunflowers, marigolds. There's some carrots down there. There's more onions there by this bird bath. Yeah, we did really well with sage. We've got 2 great big bushes out back, even though we don't really use that much sage in our cooking. Basil is what we use. Yeah, we have lots of thistle too. We cut down a big old tree here 2 years ago, and since then the thistle has just been going crazy. That's okay because thistle is good for the ground. It helps break up hard grounds. Sediment silica. It is, but our sages are about to bloom. Our catmint here is getting ready to bloom. I should trim it back. The cats, they love this stuff. Eggshells, they do a lot. I think I combined eggs and snails, and I said egg snails. Eggshells do help. They add a lot of calcium to the garden. Basil, yep, we grow a lot of basil too. Basil and tomatoes are good bed mates in the garden. And oregano, oh my gosh, oregano is my favorite. I put it in like everything. Fresh oregano, yes. Yes, life is a big disorganized mess. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for saying it looks beautiful. It's all wild and overgrown. Oh, yeah, there's more strawberries over here, too. This stuff is just stretching out everywhere. This is mustard. All this pretty yellow. It's kind of weird because at the top it looks like they're starting to grow like these bean pods. Oh, I'm not supposed to get my trucks in. There's some more carrots down in there. Yeah, we have rosemary in the back. We've got some little rosemaries underneath our apple tree. And lavender. And I forget which ones are lavender, which ones are rosemaries. When they're that little, they're hard to tell apart. I do need to weed. I know. It's gotten so bad. It looks like a jungle up here. And unfortunately, something ripped off one of our apple tree branches right here just like 2 days ago. I'm so mad. It was just such a balanced little tree. And now it's like half a tree. It's kind of sad. I was very disappointed. Well, hi, Big Bad John. Welcome to my stream. We're just shooting the shit, talking about gardening and stuff. Here's my big oregano plant. And that's a flower too. I can't remember the name of it. Ooh, my wormwood. So this beautiful soft plant here is the wormwood. This is also good for anti-parasitics. I looked up, I was researching what's the closest herb to ivermectin, and the top result came out with wormwood. So, who knew? I had that planted before I ever knew wormwood was anti-parasitic. There's another thistle. I'm telling you, these things are everywhere. My little peas. I've got peas growing out here. I'm excited for those. These things are so delicious. Yes, and lots of clover. And most of this stuff over here is more mint. This is all mint. And that stuff grows like crazy. We should have put it in a container, but oh well. Baby sugarcane, these? My mint? Yes, it's super medicine. Ooh, that's tea. And I have a whole bunch of more chocolate mint up front. Oh, here's my big grapevine too. I call it big, but we had to cut it back a whole bunch. It's got its little grapes on it too. It's not zooming in very well. There we go. The spiky things, spear or peppermint? I think this one is spearmint up front. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right? Frozen grapes are good. I honestly even like putting grapes on my pizzas. I know it sounds weird, but if pineapple works, so does grapes. What? Yeah, I know. Don't knock it until you try it. If you like pineapple on your pizza, grapes on your pizza really isn't that different. I got some broccoli here. I don't know what baby sugar cane looks like, so I'll take your word for it. Yeah, it's about to go to mustard. Oh, there's my cat. Hello, darkness. You're not supposed to see my nameplate. Oh no, I'm giving up my privacy. And I do have a Japanese maple. I've had this thing 10 years and it hasn't gotten any bigger than that. No, that's not true. It's gotten bushier. I like pineapple on pizza. I really do. I think all of these are coneflower. I still have my old dead coneflowers from last year, but I think they've dropped all their seeds, and that's what all this is. So, and that's the chocolate mint down in there too. Peppermint patties. Pineapple pizza. You know, variety's the spice of life. You got to change it up a little. And this, I know it looks like a freaking mess, but this is kind of my little herb space. So I've got spinach here, I think, surrounded by onions. And I think I put some more dill over here. And then these are supposed to be cilantro, but they're kind of getting overtaken by whatever these are. Violets. But that was cilantro. One of these days I'll get out here and clean it up. So that's a lot of what I got. Ooh, I just noticed these up here. I don't know if you can see them. Our apples are starting to produce. Yay! We don't fill your pizza with grapes and stuff. You just, like every other topping, you just put a little bit on at a time. Plain Jane Pizza Gang. Well, I've eaten a lot of pizza in my life. Frozen, store-bought, homemade. You gotta mix it up a bit, in my opinion. Bought a bag of berries the other day. Thanks for reminding me. I have some mommy cereal. Ooh, good idea. Oh my gosh. So last night, my husband went for his, midnight bowl of cereal. Not midnight. It was like 9 o'clock. And he cut up a banana and put it in his cereal. My son comes in, my youngest. Mom, Dad just had bananas and milk. Oh, and then he ran back out. Yep, that happens, dude. All right, you too. You have a great day. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Even bad pizza is good pizza, right? That's what my second oldest son says. So I'm just walking down the street. I don't know what else to do. Again, I don't know what time my mom said she was going to come over this morning. So, I'm having a nice time. If you guys just want to keep chatting and talking as I walk, I'm cool with that. Pepperoni, basil, black olives, baby bell. All that sounds wonderful too. I just made pizza. I posted pictures. Is everybody still with me? Lost my signal there for a minute. That's how they have abduction videos. Well, you guys all are my witnesses. If anything happens, I don't know what you'll do, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, we were making pizza. We used the smoked meats from Easter Sunday. We had a smoked beef roast, smoked turkey breast. I didn't put any sausages because everybody ate all the sausages. But it was so yummy. Homemade pizza is the best. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Domino's Philly steak. We had Philly cheesesteaks like 2 nights ago, too, like before the pizza. So yummy. This is my neighbor's valley. Sometimes I see turkeys down here. Sometimes deer. A lot prettier than my yard, isn't it? That's all right. My yard's more for work. Theirs is for looking. U-Haul, I haul, you haul, you haul. Did you guys like lose me for a minute? Sorry, I was out of reach of my Wi-Fi and I had to go on my, I don't know what to call it, my phone network, internet, whatever. And this is my favorite time of year, I think, because everything is just so green. It makes me think that I'm like in Ireland or something, or Scotland. I like the New York pizza, pepperoni and extra cheese. Yeah, that sounds good too. I do like all pizzas, really. I even make, it's called a meringue sauce. It's kind of like an Alfredo sauce. It's basically milk, butter, flour, and cheese with seasonings. That's the kind of pizza I usually make for myself, because if I use canned like tomato sauce, store-bought tomato sauce, then I end up with like a really bad indigestion. I don't know what they put in it, but so I make a white sauce, and then my boys eat a red sauce. Okay, good. I'm on. Oh, let's talk about food, huh? Making everybody hungry. Well, this time I used a can of diced tomatoes and a jar of tomato sauce. Boiled down the diced tomatoes first because there's a lot of liquid in it. And then I added a bunch of herbs from the garden, the oregano, thyme, garlic. I don't have garlic in my garden, but you guys get it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I prefer making my own sauce. I think ragu, I think that's the one that's really, or maybe it's Prego. I don't know, one of those two. I keep trying to have those, use those jarred sauces, and they just, I don't know what's wrong with it. They just tear my stomach up. Ooh, olive mix. This sounds good. Here's another valley over here. This is usually where I see the deer crossing the road in the morning, about 7 a.m. Yep. It's so pretty and calm and quiet. Thanks to everybody for being here on my walk and on my stream. I really appreciate it. Oh, don't be sad. You never know. Sometimes shit goes down on the weekends and NTD will have a live stream. You never know. There's other channels too. Yeah, off the top of my head, you're putting me on the spot there. I'd have to be able to go back and look. Sometimes Saturdays I listen in on the Saturday Free School stream. It's kind of boring, and sometimes they talk about stupid stuff, so I just leave. But last weekend they were talking about politics, so I stayed in for quite a while on that. Saturday Free School, it's just, you know, whatever. Status Coop News. Oh, no, wait, not them, because they blocked me. Like, as soon as I said something like paid for by USAID, they were like, "Boo, you're blocked." Whatever. Random streams. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry you guys feel like weekends are lonely. This weekend is actually my husband's birthday, Saturday, and we'll be working, so yay. I guess when you get into your 40s, you're just kind of like, meh, it's another year. Yeah, I try not to frequent channels that I get censored on. Well, I have to say that I'm kind of disappointed that neither Lettuce or Purdy showed up. They're all talk, aren't they? Oh, you're a Russian, blah, blah, blah. How's it like living in Moscow, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, please. All talk. Oh, happy birthday to Kansas Daddy. Yeah, happy birthday tomorrow. He's gonna be a big old 44, I guess. Born in 81. Yeah. You can't see the airplanes. You can hear them. And I kid you not, last weekend, I'm gonna start walking back towards my house. Last weekend, it was literally every 45 seconds there's a new airplane coming overhead. Oh, it drove me crazy. Since they redid the international airport a few miles up the road, they changed the flight pattern. We used to get like an airplane or two a day, but now it's like an airplane or two a minute. Oh, I thought I think there is something back there in the valley. Hang on, that might be a turkey. Let me see if I can't zoom in. That's as far as I can zoom. Do you guys see it? I think that's a big old turkey back there. All right, I'll walk down the road a bit and see if I can't get a better view. It's a lot easier to see in person, I think, than on the phone. I did post a video yesterday. I was driving down this road and there was the female turkey just walking down the road, and I followed it and videoed it, and at the very end of the video you can barely see the male turkey down the hill. I think it's the same one. We'll go see if we can't find him. Are you guys talking about Benny Johnson? Yeah, my husband thinks Benny is a closet queer, but you know, whatever, because he's always talking about freaking fashion and girly topics. Anyway, I just think he's too up Trump's butt, personally. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Trump supporter, but I'm not going to swoon over him. I still don't see that turkey. Maybe that might have been the best angle. Maybe on the other side of this little patch of greenery. So we have these some sort of sumac trees all over the place. My darling husband went and bought one to put in our garden. I'm like, why did you buy one? They are all over the place. Oh, I thought it was a different kind. Okay. Alex Jones, huh? You know, I like to stick with the live stuff. I prefer straight from the horse's mouth. I prefer pressers and hearings and meetings. Yeah, I guess the turkey's gone. Bummer. I don't like talking heads. I get bored with them. They all repeat stuff. Yeah, darn it. I thought I'd be able to see that turkey again. You guys saw it, right? It wasn't just me. You guys saw the turkey? Well, I try to call out bullshit. Yeah, Benny has his moments. You know, I really respect them when they go like to the Capitol to interview actual Congress members. That's the stuff that I respect. And they sit there and they take their, like, I don't like Tim Pool. I think he's a dick. But when he goes to the Capitol and sets up his studio there and invites Congress members, that's when I listen. Because I want to hear from the Congress members. I don't want to hear from Tim Jackass Poole with his bald beanie head. I don't care what he's got to say. I want to know what our Congress people are doing. I want to know how they see things. That's where you see their true colors, in my opinion. Not stupid talking heads. Don't get me wrong, Alex Jones, he's got his good points too. Never completely blow off a conspiracy theorist, right? Because sometimes they're right. This car's coming. Okay, anyway. Like I said, I'm trying not to get political on my channel. I want to keep it family friendly. Who's Killer Carmelo? I don't know who that is. Trish. Yeah, I've seen her a couple of times. Yeah, he says what makes him money. Yeah. And even the guy that used to be on a show who has his own show, Luke Radowski or whatever his name is. Mike Wazowski. Anyway, even he is like just full of self-promotion these days. Check out my merch. Check out my pills. Check out the shit I sell. It's like, no. We're all broke, right? We don't have money to buy your shit. Anyway. Oh, okay. That's who you're talking about. Yeah, that shit pisses me off too. GoFundMe account for $900,000. Are you shitting me? All that's doing is promoting more kids to go and say, hey, if I do bad things, I'm going to get a GoFundMe page. It's totally stupid. I just make it make sense, guys, huh? Oh, did you see the turkey? Thanks. I have a great mom who bought me my phone. She gets all the credit to my show. I love my mama. I love my mother-in-law too, but I love my mama. Yeah, I never got blocked off Trisha's either. We got some birds flying, some vultures. I don't know, can you see them? There they are. Flying up. I know that old boy that's driving by. Yeah, I didn't show the truck, but his daughter goes to high school with my daughter. And there's our lonely road. It looks so much prettier than the last time I walked this road. I think Surviving Alone was with me. I think John might have been with me too, but it was like the dead of winter and I was in my snow pants and snow boots and sniffling all over the place going, I'm sorry guys, it's cold out here. But they stuck it with me. Oh, I see a kitty. Hi, kitty. Meow, meow. That used to be a wildcat. It used to roam the neighborhood. We called it Fluffy. And then she trapped it and took it inside and took it to the vet. And now it lives inside. And looks longingly out the window to be outside. Whew. Brr. Well, everybody, I am back home and I'm starting to get a little cold in my pajamas. So I think we will be calling it a morning. Did you guys see anything else that's on live? Can we meet up anywhere in a chat? Any lives going on? Anybody? Is anybody out there? Oh. Is anybody out there? Oh. Yes. If you guys didn't catch it, that was from, Pink Floyd. Yeah, I've gotten blocked by left-leaning channels. I don't I just try not to stay around them. Okay, so Political Voices Network. It's on like right after the morning NTD show. And so when you read the title of the channel, Political Voices Network, you think, huh, it's a channel for everyone, right? If you have a political voice, come on in. Oh, they hate me there. Oh my gosh. I don't even have to say anything. I just ask a question and they're all jumping down my throat, calling me a maggot and blah, 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 blah. Oh man, they're vicious. But I still keep going back because they're so stupid. They just keep verifying my belief that the left is crazy. Anyway, here we are getting political again. My bad. Yep. I said I was going to end my stream. I need to eat some breakfast. Okay, let's take one more look at the babies though, huh? Ooh. And my gate. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. Do one more little peek at the babies. Hi, babies. Hi, sweeties. This is sweet. Yes, and the awkward teenagers. Hang on. This guy. I just don't trust him. Standing behind me. Yeah. As soon as they realize you're not one of them. Exactly. And they call us a cult, right? Yeah. I don't like how close you're getting to me. Can I pet you? Come on. Come on. Can I pet you? Come here, Crow. Psh, wimp. All right. All right, U-Haul, no problem. Thanks for being here. Everybody, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for chatting and oohing and awing at my birds. Cheep, cheep, cheep. I will try to make it a regular Friday thing. And who knows, maybe when summer comes up, I'll do more. Like, I'll go out to the lake and stuff, too, and do lives out there. But, yeah, I'll get on more. I'll post more stuff. Don't you fight, you chicks. I saw that. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Spread the word. Next time, maybe more people will show up. All right, we'll see you later, guys. Have a good weekend.